Welcome to this episode of Shuffle Strats. Today we're going to be going over the game Sonicooking, which is a 1 versus 3 game. This was requested by a speedrunner buddy of mine, so I figured I'd go over it pretty quickly. I'll be covering both the solo and trio gameplay, but mostly be touching up on the solo gameplay. The objective of the game is pretty simple. As the solo player, you want to guide the trio into the flame to get rings from them, and the trio players want to stay away as far away as possible from the flames as they can. Now, how does the solo player get the trio into the flames? By quite literally cooking. You will angle the pan, and then they guide them into the flames. But the trio will obviously fight against this. So how do you counter that? You fucking flip them dudes, right? By using one of 3 angles and analog inputs, which is basically like a charge motion, you can literally toss the players into the fire. Also, a once per minigame feature that you have is a super, more or less, where if you press and hold the A button and then start rotating the left analog stick, what will happen is that you'll charge up this gauge, which will then turn up the heat and burn the shit out of everybody. But you can only do this once per game. Upon doing this, everyone bursts into rings, and that's a bunch of rings for the solo player to collect. The only issue, like I said, with this special that you can only do it once per game, because what will happen is that the knob will break. As the trio players, you use the A button to flap and slow your descent so that it's harder for the solo player to send you into the flames. I think that about does it, honestly, for this game. It's pretty straightforward. Its biggest flaws is just the fact that the game doesn't tell you how to play it exactly. Also, you can't fuck up this input, and if you do fuck up the super input for whatever reason, you will burn your special, but will not get the actual special to occur. So, hopefully you've learned how to play this game better than the game itself teaches you. And I think that about does it for this episode of Shuffle Strats. I'll see y'all next time.